Today it's a biology lesson. The lessons from week 1, lesson first and the second. We are going to talk about the indicators of pollution. As we started this topic 2-3 weeks ago, we are still continuing with this big chapter. And today we are going to speak about the indicators of pollution, or how we can determine the pollution of the air or pollution of the water and so on. Here, as you can see by the picture, some living organisms like lichen, they are so sensitive to pollution, to air pollution, and they can serve us as the biological indicators of pollution. By the picture you can see that if the air is clean, the lichen will grow as bushy. But if the pollution will increase a little bit, we can found the leafy lichens. They are found in less pollution areas, and there is also one type of lichen called crusty lichen, and they are mostly found where the air is high polluted. So by these lichens in the nature, we can easily determine the pollution of the air. Is it high polluted air or non-polluted one? Let's continue. There's also freshwater pollination indicators, as you can see by the picture, and here we are going to talk about them. The first one, before we continue, they are all invertebrates, means they don't have the backbone, they are so small organisms, and they are mostly found on the rivers or stream. And one of them are red-tailed maggot. They appear only on the high polluted waters, high polluted fresh waters, and so on. There are also bloodworms that appear on less badly polluted waters, and the next one is freshwater shrimps. They are found on small amount of pollution, but if you meet the nymph, stonefly nymphs that are looking here by the uh, picture you can see, they are found only in clean water. It means that water is clean and it can be used. So let's continue with the indicators of biological indicators. Now we are going to talk about the fertilizers. As you know, guys, fertilizers have great importance in our daily life, because once we get the grown food from the soil, all the minerals that was in the soil, approximately 85% of the minerals will be gone with that fruits or vegetables that are grown on that soil. So to complete the reduced number of amount of minerals, farmers mostly use additional things called fertilizers. That are fertilizers, okay. And now fertilizers, of course, they will help to complete the amount of minerals, but also they can be harmful and even may bring pollution to our soil. The main thing, they must be clearly, carefully calculated before adding to the soil. Once they are added too much, the soil can get pollution and it will damage it, and for many years the soil can be just unusable. Let's talk about the year. Here we have two types of fertilizers. One of them is called as organic, and the next one is called as inorganic. As you can see by the pictures, organics are made from waste of farm animals, as we call it manure, or humans, sewage sludge. Or we have the inorganic fertilizers that are called mostly ammonium nitrate or some kind of chemical compounds that are manufactured. Now guys, you're going to watch a small video about the two types of that fertilizers. Let's continue with fertilizers. As you saw by the video, the fertilizers have great influence on the soil. And now here a little bit about soil structure. In main of the things that we have, a good soil has particles of rock bound together, or we can call that one humus. Humus, it's a decomposed plants and some kind of animal's body, and those form lumps. Lumps, it's like space, and we call that ones as crumbs. Okay, and now the crumbs do not look interlock but settle on each their place, a small kind of space, air space between them, and the air which are provided the air provides a source of oxygen, of course, for the plant roots and for organisms living in the soil, some kind of worms, some kind of small invertebrates that are lives in the soil. They can breathe by the meaning of that oxygen. And also those spaces makes roots to grow easily through the soil, because roots are soft and sometimes they cannot pass through the hard particles of the soil, and these spaces in this case are great like solution of that issue. Also the humus acts like a sponge. It makes soft and it holds on the some of the water that pass through the soil, and this water, of course, you know that it's important to the root of the plant. It's important for the animals that are living under the ground, and of course to the all living things of that soil. So dear students, we have finished with today's topics. Here are some tasks for repeating the topic. kindly ask you to repeat all the topic from beginning one more time, then, only then, without looking back, try to answer following questions. Here you can see the questions, and if you can't check yourself, you can call your mother or father or someone who can help you. And here, after the answering the questions, you can do the next task. The next task one is crossword. Here, given the numbers, here given their meanings, you just have to find the answers. All the questions is about today's topic. Wish you luck. If you have questions, welcome. Feel free to contact me, Mr. B. See you.